Find it in your nearest store.
Are you recording that? Alright, good. I thought I'd yell at you for being a dumbass.
Find it in your nearest store near you. Find it close to you in the store.
Next to that, less superior hydration stuff.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't even know the name.
Dasani? What even is that?
Many men.
Many.
It's a long first verse, guys. I don't know what to tell you. All right.
My bad.
You guys ready?
Yeah, you can intro us now.
All right, gentlemen, we are live. Fucking A, bro. That is not how I thought this was gonna go. But dude, you look fucking fresh right now, bro.
Dude, sun's out, sunshine Ben time.
Sun's out, guns. Sun's out, guns out.
Heard, Gavin, did you get your tickets? I figured I had to set you up for that. Yo, did you guys know, like, 2 weeks ago was like our 25th episode?
Hey, 25th anniversary. Oh, that's how that works.
No way.
I don't think that's how that works, is it?
Nah, yeah, dude. The cool thing all the new podcasts are doing, they're starting at like 175. So it just looks like we're really far into the show already.
I hate you.
Like, dude, like we could just tell them we're on like episode 300.
We are. It's episode 300.
Yeah, just really, you just label it whatever you want.
I don't know where you've been at.
Make us look more credible.
Well,
Don't do that.
what the fuck is
That sounds horrible.
I was doing that for so long.
It wasn't until I heard the. I was like, "What is happening?"
It's actually really comfy on your nose.
Why are you putting the? What the fuck?
Just saying.
Oh my god, dude. Yo, so did you come see the Batman with us?
No,
dude. So my family saw that last night. They liked it.
He's got a Marvel baby brain.
I don't have a. What does that mean? No, I don't have a Marvel baby.
It means
brain.
when something doesn't go boom boom pow or pew, pew, pew,
Yeah.
or there's somebody isn't making a joke. You sit there and go, "Did you good?"
you need to watch more Dino videos.
I'm not watching fucking Dino videos.
Yeah, you need to watch your
Yeah.
fucking Dino videos.
You need to get educated.
Educate yourself.
No,
Fucking scum.
I'm not wearing Dino. Well, I'm not watching Dino.
Bro, dinos will change your life. They will change your outlook.
You know how many dinosaurs there were? And
how many?
We don't even know what they really looked like.
Yeah.
We're just drawing how we think they might look.
Also, too, okay, you know how everybody thinks that like the Jurassic period, right? The Jurassic period was like the last period of dinosaurs, right? So why doesn't anybody talk about the dinosaurs from like the other civilization? You know what I'm saying?
Because they're not educated. Like we.
Exactly.
They watch
Exactly.
dumb baby movies.
Dumb baby movies. For dumb babies.
I like how I was able to group you into the fact that anyone who watches them are babies now. 2 months ago, that was you.
No, I still enjoy them, but I also can enjoy other things.
Oh, I see.
All I'm saying, I'm not saying dinos are a bad thing.
Have you watched any of Dinos with us yet? No, so you don't have an opinion.
I kind of did. You forced me one day.
No, you didn't even want to. You didn't watch it. You weren't into it. You watched 2 seconds.
Yeah, did you even watch A Land Before Time?
No.
What is that? Probably not.
You ever watch Dinosaurs?
What?
The movie?
I rode the ride dinosaurs.
You never saw A Land Before... That's the name of the movie, right? A Land Before Time?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's Steven Spielberg right there.
Dude.
Come on.
You're fucking
Fuck
messing
'em.
up.
Is it- I think it's that.
No, it's a Land
Yeah.
Before Time with the little.
That's Spielberg?
I don't know.
It's either it's a big director.
It's
that I was
animated,
very
right?
yeah. That's why I was surprised to like see the name attached.
Wasn't one named like Foot or something?
Littlefoot? Yeah,
Littlefoot. Yeah,
it's
That's
the
the
main
director
character.
name?
That's
No,
me.
it's the main character. You fucking dumbass.
He's gonna die?
I'm Littlefoot.
Oh, pause.
I'm
is he
Littlefoot.
like a? Is he like a?
You don't know the dinosaur name because you don't know shit about
No,
dinosaurs.
fuck you. Time out. No, is he like a?
I don't want you to describe it. I
Stegosaurus.
want
What
the
is that?
scientific name.
Not a. No. I know the name.
I'll give you a hint. It ends in a saurus.
No, what is it? It's
Oh yeah, that one.
No, he's green.
Oh
He's
Yeah,
He's got a
sure.
long neck, long tail.
I'm actually pretty sure he's more of like a blue.
yeah.
Is that what it is? I'm like.
Are you talking about a
What is it? It's a
Bronchiosaurus?
Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus?
You didn't know that. you
Yeah,
didn't know that.
I
You should have
knew
said a
that.
different word first, and he would have been like, "Oh yeah, that one."
You're talking about a Triceratops?
Yeah.
No, I know what a triceratops.
What is a Triceratops?
It's got that big joint on its back.
What?
Isn't that
No, bro.
a triceratops? Like,
Oh, dude.
Just
Brother.
break down the name of Triceratops and try to guess what it might mean.
well,
No, it doesn't mean three legs.
I knew that.
It also doesn't mean 3 heads.
It has 3 of those little joints on its back, right?
Nah.
Nope.
Little pointy things.
You mean horns?
No, not horns. Like along its back, it's got like this little triangle thing. You know what I'm talking about?
This fucking guy.
It's gonna pop up
Bro,
here.
it's got 3 horns on it. It's just a pimped out rhino.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
No,
No,
it's a
you
rhino.
were describing some turtles thing.
No,
I
bro,
know,
it's like
I know.
big as
I
shit.
think-
It's like a bowl, and then like it
No,
like has little
what?
pointy things on its back.
Talk about a minute.
Bro, do you think the dinosaur that had the tail and the ball of spikes at the end was really real?
I
Because
don't-
I feel
I
like
don't
that's
know.
just someone taking
I
creative
feel
liberty.
like that might have been real, but to a very much smaller degree. Like I
Those
feel like
things, it was like a turtle,
Yeah.
armadillo, had a fucking mace at the end of its tail. It was
I feel
sick.
like it could definitely have been real, but it would have been like a land, like a water, like kind of like an alligator kind of a thing. I think, but a lot smaller in scale. They just
Yeah.
made it bigger, like for the movie.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Because we have, what is it? The narwhal exists. You know what I mean? Like this weird
I
shit
heard
like
they're
that
living
happens.
in the ocean. It might be causing a commotion.
You don't know shit about dinos.
I was talking about a narwhal. Not a
How
dino.
come you know that, like, old internet song? But when I was bringing up heat level internet videos, you do nothing.
What heat level videos from like 6 episodes ago?
Yeah.
6
right.
episodes ago?
Yeah. Some heat.
Well, it's not that I didn't know heat. It's just like I don't know. Like everyone was singing it, and I was like, oh, that's a cool song. Let me sing it. I don't know.
Many men.
Man.
Dude. What?
I don't know. It's just funny.
Like your face.
That's not nice.
I really want to watch dinos
Dino,
now,
dude.
dude. I just
Dinos
Dude, I
are
don't
fun.
understand.
we should all go sit outside and just collectively watch dinos.
I mean, we can. There is the screen outside. I do have work at 5 though, so
Dino.
Dino time.
he's been trying for weeks. Or like sometimes he'll be like, "Hey man, what you doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing nothing right now." He goes, "All right, word. I'm watching Dino. Trying to watch with me," and I'm like, "No,
See,
I
I'm
don't-
trying to involve
Yeah,
it.
dude.
I don't
You
understand."
don't understand.
Well, isn't there a whole thing where like they don't actually know what they sound like? They're just making up like noises.
Yeah, the noises that you hear in like the movie are from like people making random sounds
Yeah.
with things.
So we don't actually know what they sound like. Obviously,
How would we know
At
what
thi-
this
I don't
at
know,
this
that's what
point-
I heard, but
at
it's like-
this point, a lot of scientists are convinced that dinosaurs looked more like birds and actually had feathers and shit. Because like genetically, that's what they're most related to. Like all pictures of dinosaurs are just what we decided would fit on the skeletons that we
Yeah,
found.
yeah.
And up to like recently, a lot of those skeletons were kind of just mixed and matched.
Yeah.
Like people just found bones and created something out of that, even if like they didn't always fit.
Wait, did you see the video with the guy describing how a T-Rex was probably closer to an ostrich?
Yeah, like yeah.
Because they're so you know how ostriches when they have like their wings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, their arms or like their bones are very small for their arms, so that's why they can't fly. It's same like a T-Rex. So there's more theory. There's a theory that T-Rex had wings, kind of like an ostrich would. It didn't have little short stubby arms that do nothing.
Yeah.
It was more like
Wings
probably-
that did nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
But
yeah, but wouldn't we find bones from that though? On their backs or whatever it is.
what?
If they had wings, if T-Rexes had wings, wouldn't we find like bones
Dude.
and shit?
Yeah,
Is-
they
is
did.
that a dumb question?
No, they did. It's the useless little arms you see.
Oh,
The idea is you can't find the feathers. Like the feathers won't fossilize.
yeah, because we
Shit
just
like that.
we just connected them here.
Yeah,
they could be.
They
like-
could have just gone down a little. And also, a lot of times they found the biggest skeleton pieces and put them together to make
Yeah.
cute. Like,
Yeah.
even if like they weren't all from the same creature, they just wanted the biggest ones, like
Yeah.
most coolest shit.
And they put it in the fucking Smithsonian.
Yeah, and then it comes to life at night.
I should watch that movie.
I'm down.
We
I
should
love
watch
that
all
movie.
3 of them.
Yes.
We should watch the
I thought there
trilogy.
was only 2. Wasn't there 2? 3.
There's Night at the Museum.
Night at the Museum.
Night at the Museum. That's one with like King Tut, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
second
this
one.
is-
When
Maybe
like
there are only 2.
maybe
I wouldn't be surprised if they made that a trilogy, though.
They might have.
I don't know, dude. I kind of stopped caring about Ben Stiller. Like once I hit like 14.
I kind of forgot
Really?
he existed. If being
He's
honest,
funny, dude.
He's only funny in a handful of movies. Like he's only funny in like maybe 4 movies for me.
Which ones? I would say you have. I would say there are way more Ben Stiller movies out there that even like I'm pretty sure like he's just like written or produced.
Yeah.
That are hilarious. Like he might not even be starring, but like he's a funny dude.
He's funny. What was
haven't- he hasn't been in a lot
the-
recently, has
I
he?
liked him in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, which he
Tropic
like
Thunder was funny.
heavily written.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the other one
Coughing.
from like the 90s?
The Zoolander.
Zoolander.
Hilarious.
Oh yeah, Zoolander. Yep.
I liked him in Night into the Museum. or Night at
Night
the
at the Museum, yeah.
And something else. I feel like I've watched a lot more Ben Stiller
Yeah,
movies than I
I
can
gotta-
remember.
I'll pull up a list of Stiller movies because he's in way more shit, like from the early
Oh.
2000s, late 90s.
The one with Cameron Diaz.
What is that?
forgot she
It's
existed.
like something Molly.
Yeah. Where it's like he's like a nerd and Cameron Diaz is like a hot chick and
Yeah,
he's
he
going
gets
on a
his
date
balls
with her.
stuck in
Balls
the
stuck in the zipper.
Balls stuck in the
And
zipper.
he's
That
like,
was a
"How did-"
graphic scene.
Yeah,
they show
bro.
it, bro. They show balls stuck in
Bro,
his
so
zipper.
he got scared. He was like prom night. He tried to zip up his pants, and it zipped. Got one like ball stuck, zipped again, and got the dude. And I was like,
Oh, dude, all the Meet the Fokker movies.
Oh,
Meet the
my
Parents.
I didn't like those.
Really?
Meet
It's
the
not okay.
Fokker,
It's
that
not
was
that I
pretty
didn't
good.
like them. It's just like
The
I don't know.
first one was good. Meet the
It
Parents.
was alright. Yeah, it was alright. It was just for me. It was just kind of like I don't know. I don't know. I just maybe because like my mom was always have it on. and, like,
Dodgeball.
he wasn't in Dodgeball.
Yes, he plays
Oh
the
yeah,
bad guy in
duh,
Dodgeball,
fuck,
dude.
duh.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I
there's
forgot.
something about
that
Mary.
Was something
Mary.
about Mary.
Was it wait?
Oh, do you remember the
his name?
chick?
Wait,
What was that the movie with the chick with like the old lady that was always sun tanning?
What?
So is there something about Mary?
I think it took place in Florida. I
Yeah.
remember them going to like one of the like original Top Golfs or something in that.
Wait,
Yeah,
Goodman.
yeah. Dude,
Sorry.
I forgot
Wait,
about.
Wait, sorry, I couldn't. I've been focused on that for like.
Madagascar.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I remember that. Yeah.
Starsky and Hutch.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's alright.
Jeez, he's in a lot.
Megamind.
Yeah.
He was Megamind. I didn't know that.
Hubie Halloween. Adam Sandler's 2019 Halloween movie. Come on, guys. This is gold.
I didn't watch that either. That's wild. Yeah, I didn't know that he was
Hey.
in all those.
Heavyweights. I forgot about that one.
I've never heard of it.
It's about the fat camp movie. All the kids get sent away to the fat camp.
I can't say that I recall.
Yo, what's that movie where the guy like has this thing to him? Like someone did something to. I forget the whole premise, but like he was with this like really fat chick, but in his brain he was like she was hot.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah,
Jack
it's-
Black and Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, it's called damn, I watched
Shallow Hal.
Shallow Hal. I watched that not too long ago, actually. Probably
Yeah.
like I don't know, last year.
Yeah.
I don't know. You talked about Cameron Diaz. I don't know why that triggered my brain. I don't know if she wasn't in that movie, but like
No, yeah, that's
that was
fucking Gwyneth
yeah.
Paltrow.
Speaking of movies we haven't seen in a long time or ever, I was watching the Boyka movies, like the Undisputed series. You ever see those?
No.
Dude, with Michael J. White.
Mm-mm.
No?
You have to go into it.
Basically, it's like Michael J. I don't know if it's J or Jai. It's like Jai, but he's like in prison, and he's in like this like Russian prison, and he has to go and fight like in like an underground prison fight thing, and like tournament. And there's this other he's beating the crap out of everybody, and there's this other guy named Boyka who's like his like. Who's not as good as him, but he's like the champion in Russia or whatever for prison fighting, I guess. It's a great movie. I'm not describing it well, but it's just I don't remember a lot of it, but it's like the fight scenes are really well choreographed because both guys, I think the one dude is like Michael Atkins or something, and then Michael J. White, they're both like 5th degree or 3rd degree, whatever the highest level is in black belt and like whatever.
Oh.
Like they actually know how to do everything that they're doing in the movie. And it's kind of fun. It's very fun. And then Kimbo Slice was in one of the
R.I.P.
movies. Kimbo fucking Slice.
Dude, those videos and like the backyards, garages and shit.
What about
they
him,
were-
Masvidal?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, he is wild. Kimbo Slice is a wild. Well, Masvidal just got his not beaten in, but like Covington fucked him up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
he got
watched.
dismantled.
I told you.
I
what
watched. Dude,
was
it was because we were. Someone keeps moving. Like I hear the chords, like this shit going off.
I'm not.
No,
Okay,
we were
please.
when we were down in Florida. We were only like a couple miles away from where Masvidal trains,
Huh.
and so like I don't know. No one in our area cared. It seemed like because like we were looking for bars to like watch it.
Yeah.
And like we just had to end up buying it ourselves and watching it at the house. But that was a good fight. Watching Thug Nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yo, did you see?
I love that kid.
What is it? Patty, the other.
Patty Pillman.
Yeah. Patty P. He got into an altercation with somebody else at like a bar, like another fighter.
Great.
No, I haven't seen when that happened.
I don't know. I just saw it this morning when I woke up.
Yeah, I probably haven't seen it today.
But yeah, it was like they were arguing, and then the dude threw something at him, and then they were like, jawing at each other.
Hey, it happened in like the UK.
It might have. I don't know. I literally just like I was half
probably
awake,
fine.
and I was scrolling through, and I saw it, and then I was like,
I'm pretty sure you can still beat people up in bars in the UK without like going to jail like in America.
Oh no,
I
there's
think it's still like the 80s over there.
Well, no,
In terms of bar fights, they let it.
They
You know,
let it
you can go fist to fist, mutual combat.
No, wait, isn't there, there's this thing where it's like you can do consented combat or whatever.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Isn't that still a thing?
I'm pretty sure I brought this up a couple weeks ago because
I think
it just
you
popped
did.
my mind. It's mutual combat.
Mutual
it's
combat.
That's still legal in some states, including PA, which is like if you
Yeah.
want to fight a dude, you can just have a cop, and as long as he acknowledges, like whether it's like a handshake or verbal, like I'm gonna fight you. Do you want to fight? Yeah, I'm gonna fight you. I'm willing. I'm also
Yeah.
willing to fight. And the cop be like, yeah, you guys are good, but like
Yeah.
when I say break it up, you have to break it up, and they can just go to town on each other, bro. Like as long as no like other people's property, like obviously that can't be destruct, but like if you just want to fight some dude in the park, it's totally allowed. It's totally allowed, bro.
Yo.
Mutual
That's dope.
combat's sick.
That's dope, actually.
Especially in Philly. Oh man, where's that? Not do you know all the states that there are?
No, I just remember it was Phoenix Jones. Do you guys remember Phoenix Jones?
Maybe.
He was like the first real credible Batman in real life. He was up in Seattle, and he was like,
I feel like this is
What?
It was this guy who I'll spoil the end of the story now. He had all this money from selling cocaine to the streets, but he also spent his entire career beating the shit out of drug dealers. Like he would go,
I think I remember this.
dude.
I think I remember this.
Because he was like a fully trained MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Then he just I forget what happened, but he stopped. Went into like
Drug dealing.
No, but just went. I think he was like a substitute teacher or something, and he went into beating the shit out of just like
Kevin
drug
James?
dealers. Yeah. They-
Dude, that's literally the story from the chick from Euphoria. Like the.
I've never seen the show.
Neither have I. anyways, we're gonna
No,
totally.
but there was this one video of like, basically, he would just go to bars, find people who are already blacked out,
Oh, God.
instigate a fight, and then beat them up because they were a belligerent drunk guy. He's like, oh, he's trying to beat up people in the streets. This drunk guy. It's like, no, you're just beating up drunk people. But there was this one video where he's like, a cop was there. He's like, do you agree to mutual combat? And like they shook hands, and then he just beat the fuck out of this drunk guy, like full on like
Touch my
leg
glove.
kicks and shit like that. Like he was a trained UFC fighter. Like he would throw kicks. It's not just like wailing punches.
Yeah.
That'd be terrible. Yo, that's what's scary nowadays. Is you really just can't fight anyone. Someone's gonna shoot you, or someone's gonna know like Muay Thai and then just rock your shit.
It's always that like running joke where it's like, have like a Street Fighter fights a guy that's like a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and the black belt gets on the ground. You come down here, bro, you're so screwed.
yeah.
Nah, dude, that's the one thing. Like, they even talking about like BJJ training. Like, unless you can't use it outside. You try, you have to bang to the head on concrete. You're done, bro. Like,
You'd only be able to use it if it was like. That's why like you see.
Well,
like,
90%
in
of
these
fights
mo-
do
in
end
these-
up on the ground.
Well, that's why you see in these movies though. It's like you ever watch a series on YouTube from like GQ or whatever, where it's like professional like sniper breaks down like the most famous sniper movies or like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There was a guy breaking down like all like the fight scenes in movies, and he was like, "Oh, there's karate, there's taekwondo. Oh, there's a little bit of jiu-jitsu in there. There's some Muay Thai, more karate. Okay. Oh, some Krav Maga. Okay, cool. Okay." And, like, it was just like they're just taking like little pieces and like putting it all together. And then the one guy was like, basically like how Batman knows every martial art known to man. So does like every action star. If you think about it, like. When you see them fighting, they're always doing like.
Yeah, but dude, not all of them are trained under Ra's al Ghul. So there's a difference.
Yeah, that's
bro.
true. That's
There's a
facts.
difference. All right.
That's true.
I really wish like. Have we seen a lot of Ra's in Batman?
You have seen Ra's one time.
Yeah.
Then he dies.
Technically,
Then he dies.
technically twice as he comes back as like a force
Yeah,
ghost.
like that's what
Well,
like,
all I
have
know-
we seen Ra's al Ghul? Yeah, he's in the first movie, and then they killed him. That was the end of his
Oh,
character.
wait, they
Yeah.
killed him. I thought
No, he technically.
Arrow killed him.
Bro, we're talking movies right now.
Oh,
We're talking movies, and we're not talking about that shitty.
Fucking-
It is such a good
CW
show.
verse.
Arrow
It's
is
really
so
not.
good.
It's really
The
not.
first season was good at the time it came out.
I didn't watch
and
the
then
last
looking
3
back,
seasons.
you realize I'm no longer 13, and the show is not good.
No, it's a good show. Like, I mean, except for the last like 2
I'll
seasons.
tell you what.
Whole apocalypse.
Every
thing.
time I see somebody, and I literally no exaggeration, every single time I see somebody talking about Arrow, it's always a middle-aged or teenage white chick is drooling over Stephen Amell. So go ahead. You argued at me and him why the show is so good.
I thought it was good.
Why?
Doesn't mean I'm a middle aged or a teenage white girl. I just thought it was a good show.
Why?
I don't know. Had really good fight scenes. The guy's dynamic. All the arrow and all the fucking archery was like legit. Takes a lot of.
What do you
skill.
know about archery?
You pull an arrow, you draw it.
Oh, Jesus
So you
Christ.
live-
What kind of bow does he use? Name the 3 common types of bows.
What do you mean?
Name 3
You
common
have a
bows.
compound bow. You have a why am I blanking on the name?
Because you don't know them.
No, I
Because you
don't do scouts. What do you do these seasons?
Why am I blanking on this thing? I don't know the numbers.
No, because like I've had to put the bowstring on it. You had to like put your leg through it. You had to push it down and then put the string on it, and then like what is it? It's there's compound bow. There's a recurve and
Damn, I'm surprised you knew recurve.
yeah, no, like, I know them. Like I know what they are. Yeah, no.
All right, and then guess one. It's just on a really long stick.
I can't think of what it's called.
You got it, bro. It's a bow on a really long stick.
Longbow.
long.
Fucking dumbass.
No, I forgot the name, but like I know like if it was right in front of me, I'd be like, all right, yeah, I know what that is.
Speaking of that, do you know like the British? They were like the British archers were like the best in the world for like years and years because
Definitely not.
They were no it was like a
You just
proven
hate
thing.
Britain.
Is because there's like a proven thing because their bows were so large. They were like huge men that had to like. I'm not saying like giants, but I'm saying like. They were like genetically engineered to fucking shoot this thing because it was like,
So-
like yay tall, and the force you'd have to take to be able to consistently pull that back was like 100 pounds, like 80 pounds of force to pull back, and they were just doing it like nothing. Like, do you know how strong you have to be to do that?
Yeah, but that doesn't make him the best.
Yeah.
But it's like a thing. Like the British archers were like they had the best archer or what are they called
What for that time?
yeah,
Okay, because as soon as
like in war.
as soon as the Native Americans got horses,
Yeah.
Oh,
they became it. They were the first people to like archery on horseback. Used to be you'd ride a horse to a spot, you'd get off that horse,
Yeah.
and you'd shoot, and you get back on the horse. As soon as Native Americans got horses, they were shooting
On the horse. Yeah.
on the horses, riding arrows through all their arrows. Like those guys were legit.
Yeah. Those dudes were.
I remember
And then
those
even
days.
before that, like the Mongolians.
They're quite literally
Better
a
with
lot
the
better
Mongolians.
than the show Arrow could ever be.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the best
Dude,
show
and he
ever.
wasn't even. Was,
I just think
was
it
he
was
on trainer to Ra's al Ghul?
what?
I don't No, but that's the whole
No,
thing.
he did train under Ra's al Ghul. He became Ra's al Ghul.
It's a
can't become Ra's al
it's a
Ghul.
knockoff. It's a knockoff Batman, bro.
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying I don't like the last 2 seasons. I didn't even watch the 1 season.
I feel we had this conversation.
We did.
Before,
We
'cause
did.
I brought up how like in the comic books, Arrow's kind of a cool guy, but that
Yeah,
show
I said that.
fucks
I
him
was like,
over.
yo,
Yeah.
he's a quippy like jokester kind of like character for
They
most
literally
part.
they literally took the premise of Batman and then
Put
put
it
it
on
in
Arrow.
him. But the only big difference is one shoots arrows and was stuck on an island for 5 years. Yeah, it's
Do you have HBO Max?
yeah.
Just watch all the DC animated stuff. You don't need to watch any DC live action. It all sucks.
Yeah.
No,
DC animation is some of the
I never
best
really watched-
animated videos you can watch.
Wasn't that I never got like I shouldn't say that. I never really was like
Okay, but you can do it now.
I
Yeah.
don't have a crazy amount of time now.
Watch Young Justice.
Yes, Young Justice is that shit.
Is that
So it's like
It's like the sons and is that the sons and daughters? Is that the one with
it's
Superman,
the,
Batman?
It's the sidekicks of the Justice League.
What's the one where it's like Batman is like training Dick, and then Superman is training his son, and then was that might have been the deceased storyline, where it's like yeah, because they both have power. So Superman's son is like Superman, but a kid.
You're talking
And-
about Damian Wayne.
Superman's
Superman's son.
Batman's kid, Damien. Yeah. And Damien is obviously under Batman, and then the whole world gets like infested with zombies. Like zombies just like through like light or something, or there's like something on your phone or the TV or something that you look at, you become a zombie. And so Batman puts on his suit, and then I think it was like he has like reflectors or something where it won't hurt him, like it won't turn him. And then Superman just looks through everything in X-ray vision, so it won't affect him and stuff. And then it's like the whole storyline's going on and on.
He's probably walking to so many walls. He's like, oh, fuck,
damn it.
What? How can you walk around in X-ray vision casually?
I don't know, but it's hysterical. And then it's like,
Wait, can't he turn that off?
I don't turn what off?
Like the X-ray vision. Yeah. That's why. Yeah.
I
feel like that's just...
you can turn it, but I'm saying
again?
for the
Yeah.
All right, we had to take a quick break, but we're back, guys.
For the purpose of the story, if there was like something that would pop up on your phone, and if you looked at it, you would become a zombie. So he had to walk around with X-ray vision on so that he couldn't look at it.
Right.
But then what ends up happening?
It happens to your phone. Right. This is just the Kingsman.
Kingsman, yeah.
This is the Kingsman.
I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure. I haven't like seen it in a while. I haven't read it in a while, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens. And then the Flash gets bitten, and so then the Flash is like cycling the Earth until he like turns.
Reverse his time. He's gonna reverse.
No,
time.
he's just was like running around, and then Superman is like, "I'll stop you," like to put you out of your misery before you become a zombie. So Superman goes on the other side. They start doing this, and then eventually Superman plows through Flash, right? Like just eviscerates him. Like he's in just like a puff of smoke.
That's what's up.
And then Superman's like,
DC goes off.
yeah, and then Superman's like floating there, and then he looks down, and all these little pieces of bone are just all in him from the Flash. And then Superman turns like into a zombie and just starts fucking people up. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's a great story. It's a great storyline. Love everything about
Holy
it.
shit.
Yeah, bro. Because DC will go into like evil energy, dark magic, and shit.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy.
I think you would also like the Injustice series. That'd be
Yeah, I mean, everyone's been trying to get me into like the DC stuff. The only reason I really never got into it was my family. They're all big into Marvel, and like my dad likes DC. I just never really like got into it, nor did I have like a shit ton of time. And then like I don't know, just never like.
Well, yeah, but
I
I'm
just
just
never
saying
did
like
it.
I just think you would enjoy like some of them. I don't think all of them. Like you're not gonna watch like Spider-Man. What is it, like 30.99 or whatever.
What is that?
But yeah, you're not gonna read that because I don't think you would enjoy that.
Yeah, you don't know that.
I mean, just saying. I think I know you fairly well.
You know? Oh, Matt, nice to meet you.
Talking to the mic, you fat ass.
Yo, holy shit! Did you not hear me?
But no, if you saw the Injustice game, right?
Yeah.
If you enjoy the game, the comic book is like 20 times better than the game.
Really?
So it's like,
Yeah, I never.
You know.
I played like half of the Batman game.
which one?
What's
Was
what?
it? Did it?
Yeah,
did
but
it
like-
start with Arkham?
Yes.
DC's
Okay.
got
Arkham
like
Knight.
multiple rated R animated movies.
Yeah.
They're like
Okay.
like they aren't kidding. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
paying for no baby brains.
was Death of Superman rated R?
I don't know. I haven't seen that in
Yeah.
forever. What? No, but like last year, like last winter, I was watching like all the what's his fucking name, Constantine.
Yeah.
I was watching like all that shit, all the
Yeah.
Suicide Squad movies.
Yeah.
Shit's good.
I enjoyed the second one a lot more than the first.
Mm-hmm.
Because the first one I can't get through. I got through it once, and then I tried to watch it again and again, and like I just can't. It's just so bad. The second one's funny though. What was his name, like Ngagwe or something?
Probably.
Something like that. Sharky Boy.
See, I like that's. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. It's more like I wish I had more of a conversational piece for like because I only know so much.
Well,
But I feel like
you got to watch those things again.
It's on what HBO Max.
No, you got to watch
Yeah.
that, and then you got to just like a cheat sheet. It's like Chegg, but for comic books. Just go to Comic Storian.
The same guy. No,
Yeah.
the guy. Yeah. But
You
he was
ever
explaining
listen
how,
to Comic
Marvel-
Storian?
No, I just read comics.
Yeah.
Like a real man.
Well, I'm saying like I don't always have time to like read comics, so like I found Comic Storian and Comics Explained, and what Comic Storian does is literally they basically just reenact the comic. They just like read the comic but like he like reenacts it kind of like, so like it'll show like panels, like the actual panels as he's reading, but he's like reading it like he's like each character, and it's like some of them are like 4 hours because he'll do like he'll do the entire did like the Injustice storyline in one video.
Mm-hmm.
But what he'll do is the way they set it up is they'll do a bunch of small videos, and then once all those small videos are done, they'll put them all into a compilation, like a one large video. And I think it's easy because like if I'm at work and I'm just doing whatever, I'm listening to it, I still get the same amount of like enjoyment out of it than I would do reading it. But
Do you have all the comics?
It's
Huh?
You have all the
I
comics?
read them all. Yeah, you just look up a comic and find the whole version online.
yeah.
Same thing with like manga. Like that's how I read all my anime shit.
I haven't bought the last comic book I bought was when I was like 11, and it was a Ghost Rider comic book.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Who played that? There was
Nick Cage.
A couple
Nick Cage.
years ago, I was visiting my grandma in Center City, and they had like a cool comic and record store, and I think I bought like I don't know, some Wolverine Hulk story. I forget which one though, but I don't know.
I know what
it
you're
was
talking about.
it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I remember I watched all those as a kid. The comic, like the animated series, like Wolverine and Hulk. Watched them all. They were really good.
Yeah, but that's one thing. Like, I hated how split up the Marvel franchise was for so many years. Because like the idea that we probably never really will get an amazing like Hulk story.
Yeah.
Because you can't. They never had access to all the characters that would like be needed to make like an incredible Hulk movie.
Because X-Men
What do
is
you mean?
still
Why not?
X-Men. Well, because Marvel went broke
Yeah.
in like the 70s or 80s.
Oh, and that's when they started doing the
But
toys
in the
and stuff,
comic
right?
book, bro, Hulk and Hulk's family takes over the entire world.
Well, yeah, that's- are you talking about the,
in Planet Hulk?
Yeah, are you talking? The Planet Hulk into World Breaker Hulk,
Yeah,
right?
in the
Or
World
War
Breaker,
Hulk.
like there is an incredible storyline about
Yeah, I was trying to
Logan,
get him.
about Wolverine like trying to stop, because like they have the entire world is
Yeah.
basically like split off into different Hulk sections, and it's
Oh,
completely
that's with
different.
Maestro Hulk you're talking about,
Well,
where he's like
it's-
old with like the big beard.
Well, it has all the Hulks in it, I believe.
Yeah, but I'm saying, so like that was when they took over. And it was like an apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like Hulk was like, I guess, older. Like he had a big beard and he was like bald.
Yeah, it was like Grandpa Hulk at that
Yeah.
point. But because
And-
he had his whole family,
And it was
he was like the
yeah, and
chair
it was
guy of the family.
it was Scar,
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk, like, and then there was
She
like
was so hot.
But then there was like inbreds that were like
Yeah.
they were like
Just
Just-
feasting off of gamma, bro.
yeah,
He fucking
and so,
fiends for that
and Logan,
gamma radiation.
And Logan is like old man Logan.
Okay.
And then he starts killing the Hulks, like the smaller Hulks or whatever.
So-
like,
Yeah, and he's
So-
just got a baby with him the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like Samurai Jack, where he's just carrying this fucking baby with him the entire time, bro. It's
dude,
insane.
it's awesome. I think personally the best that'll be if they could make, whether it be it have to be movies. If they did Planet Hulk into World War Hulk, dude, oh my god, that would be
Yeah.
so good.
But-
But if they did it right,
And they could have done it right
if they kept
7
and-
years ago when Hugh Jackman was still
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, true.
And like,
Sorry.
not even saying that they can't have another Wolverine. I don't know.
I think they would have to. I think for them to really do another Wolverine, they have to go like either super comic book accurate, or they have to go like.
But they won't, because they won't make a rated R movie.
That's true.
Like that's the like biggest
connected to
problem.
Disney
Like,
now,
even
too.
if they
yeah,
have
huh?
They might not,
what,
dude.
What whatchamacallit's rated R?
what
is?
Deadpool, it's not Disney.
Really?
Yeah.
Deadpool is still
Oh,
its
is it
own
still
property.
Fox?
Yeah,
Because I know Fox owns X-Men, and I know
but they don't
Logan was-
anymore.
Who owns
So who
X-Men
owns
now?
X-Men?
I thought Disney bought them.
Disney bought him too.
But they couldn't have
Jesus
because
fuck.
I mean it had to be after Logan because Logan.
No,
was
yeah,
rated R.
I could have sworn it was a pretty new
Well, I don't think they
acquisition.
can.
to
They
have,
make a rated R?
maybe.
I don't think they can.
Oh.
'Cause
They
they're
want
connected
to.
to. Yeah, I don't think
They
they
want
will.
it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They wouldn't make a
Why-
rated R movie,
Oh.
but they don't own. I know they don't own Deadpool. I'm almost positive they own Fantastic Four and X-Men at this point.
That last movie.
But
Was a
my
bomb.
thing is like
That was awful.
That's why everyone's moving back towards. That's why everyone's pushing so hard for DC to come back and be really good, is because Marvel
But they
is.
are just no one's watching the animated.
No,
shit.
no, I know,
Like
but I'm
HBO
saying.
is putting out an amazing content right now.
I know, but I'm saying in terms of like live action, like movies and like the Batman movie, right? My personal opinion, I would say that's the best Batman's looked on screen, like ever, like not in an animated movie.
Well, I haven't seen the newest one.
I'm
that's
not
what
gonna,
you're
yeah,
talking
no, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna, I'm not gonna talk
Sword,
about it
yeah.
because I don't want to ruin it for you. But it's the way he moves.
about.
And
I heard it's like the most Gotham feeling. Like you
Yeah.
feel like you're in Gotham.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard a lot of people tell me.
yeah, because Gotham it has that like comic book like
Dude.
noir, like no, like you know what I mean, like the
I want comic book movies to feel like comic books again.
Yeah.
Like people will shit on the first Incredible Hulk movie. But dude, the way they do the panel transitions and it's like it's fun to watch.
He bites the head off of a missile.
He's jumping around the desert like
Yeah.
It might not look the best in CGI
because it was
Yeah, it's
2003.
2003, but dude,
It is wild to
it's
see
fun
the-
movie to
the
watch.
difference.
And it's why, hands down, everyone agrees the original Spider-Man trilogy is the
Yeah.
best. It's a fucking comic book movie.
Yeah.
It's comic book first.
The more he
in
got-
movie form.
You remember when every time the Hulk would get shot, he'd get bigger.
Yeah, like dude.
And then a gamma fused dog bit his nuts, and he's like, "Oh!"
Yeah, and the second movie was not good.
Wait, which one with Ed Norton?
Well, no, well they had the. Didn't they had the incredible? They had two Incredible Hulks.
So there was with Eric Bana was just Hulk. That was like 2003. That was just Hulk.
Who was the
And
OG
then
John?
The Incredible Hulk was in '08 with Ed Norton, where he fought like Abomination at the end. And
It's the first one about he has like the dad who was doing all the experiment. And remember
that was Hulk.
it was
just called Hulk.
There was no second that. I guess a lot happened in that movie then.
Yeah, because that was when they showed him how he became Hulk.
So
Then-
his dad coming back to him to the end of the movie. That wasn't a whole second movie.
Yeah, because
Alright.
he was like the big he was like the electric guy, then he was like the water.
Yeah, he could
He do, like,
fuse
everything,
into
yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that was at the end of that because that's what I'm saying. He fought he fought there was three like crazy gamma infused dogs he had to fight.
And the military's after him the entire
The
time.
military is chasing him the entire time. He fights his dad, who is like
turned him into the Hulk.
turned
bro.
him. Yeah,
Dad made the Hulk.
like, and it's just so
Fucking Mark
that-
Ruffalo sucks ass. Bro. Fucking pussy.
That's not the first time I heard that either.
That movie is probably like it made me. I remember being like a kid, but it made me like actually feel stuff. Like when he's like actually like
Feel stuff.
he gets tackled by the dogs and rolls into the dark, and all you hear is them fighting like in the dark. Dude, I was like, oh,
Yeah,
like, if it
dude.
makes you like get pumped up, you're like, oh shit,
movie goes off.
Dude.
People shit on it
I
all
know
the time.
it's so good. I love it. It's a cult classic for me. It's like,
When I gonna have Ruffalo for a while.
oh, dude, they're gonna do, and then they're
That's
doing the
just how it
She-Hulk
is now.
series.
Are they doing a She-Hulk
Dude, it's
series?
gonna be so bad because it's gonna be
what?
it's gonna be
Like,
What Disney Plus is?
It's gonna be She-Hulk, and
Oh,
it's gonna be
She-Hulk.
with Mark Ruffalo. And Mark Ruffalo just doesn't. Something's not working. Like his Hulk
Dude,
sucks.
it's the smart Hulk, bro.
but they could have done that so much better. Like he made him wear a cardigan.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, they
You
did.
forget,
Yep.
Hulk
mhm.
goes off, bro.
Yeah.
Hulk is a menace to
Yes.
the entire universe.
Yes. But at least on the good side of Marvel, we're getting the inclusion of the Marvel Illuminati, which is going to be comprised of like Professor X. Yeah, because they did buy X-Men because it's going to be Professor X, the Sorcerer Supreme, I think. Everybody keeps saying like Tom Cruise version of like Iron Man, like Galactic Iron Man.
Tom Cruise would never do Disney, I don't think.
I don't know what Iron Man I know what Iron Man they're talking about. I can't remember the name of it though, where he's like actually a dick, and he's like, it's like he's basically like one of the best versions of Iron Man, but
My
like
favorite version of Iron Man is when he's allergic to antibacterial soap.
Yeah, you mentioned that a while ago. Yeah.
I think that's the thing that sucks is like we're probably never gonna get like a same kind of like feel to like an Iron Man 1, Incredible Hulk. Like you're never gonna get that again. I don't think. I think they're just
Dude, honestly, When's the last time you tried rewatching Iron Man, the first Iron Man?
Like
It's been a while since I.
how 2 weeks ago.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
And you
Oh,
still
shit.
feel the same way as when it first came out?
Yeah,
Damn.
dude, that's my movie, bro. I just when he gets hit by the missile and he gets up and he's just like, dun, bro,
I don't remember much of the first
it's my
one.
movie. The
I saw
first
it-
one is the best Iron Man.
I saw.
Hands
I
down.
saw.
I
Maybe
think
the
I
fifth
think
or
it's
sixth
got a
one?
really weak ending. Like I always
I
felt
don't
like
remember
the ending
first
was
one
just
very
like
well. I have to rewatch
The
it.
first one?
yeah, it's like I guess like because the whole movie like it was so good building up to like show you who he was, and then at the very end is like, yeah, we got a bad guy. Here he is. And then like, cause like obviously they kind of hint at that bald fuck being
Oh,
like
yeah,
evil,
yeah.
but then like it's up to like it's just like the last 20 minutes, like
I understand
everything
what you- yeah.
happens. Like he reveals his plan, and then immediately he's like done. Like they're
Yeah.
like, it was really good up until the end, and it's like, oh, I guess we have to end the movie now.
Yeah, I get that. I just enjoy the. I don't know. Like when I remember, I was watching Beowulf when it first came out,
Beowulf.
and I saw the trailer for Iron Man, and I was like, you know, I was like 11 or whatever, like but I was like, oh shit, and I don't know, it just stuck with me. Like every time I see it, it's
That was
just
the first movie I saw in the movie tavern. Was
Really?
the original Iron Man.
I remember like that.
Yeah.
That place used to be like because like right now we kind of just see it as like a place to like watch movies and I guess.
Oh no, we had to sit like front row. I was watching
Yeah.
the movie like this the whole time.
Yeah, that place used to be lit though. Like I remember people used to like
yeah.
pour into like, yo, we're going to the movie tavern.
Yeah.
You're going to what? You're going where? That's wild. I went to the Regal. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like now I feel like
Now it's just like there.
now it's just
Yeah.
there.
Me and my
Yeah.
mom used to do like brunch time shows, and we would just get like lunch there. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Instead, I don't think we ever saw really good, we saw Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I was like, damn, Mom, we need to start picking better movies.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I just want like comic book movies to be good. Like I want to be excited again, like I was for like Infinity War Endgame, like, but like have it be like new, like something new. You know what I mean? I'm tired of the whole like when Spider-Man came out, like what was it, No Way Home or yeah, whenever the last one was. It was cool, and I enjoyed the hell out of the movie, but like it did feel like they were placating to fans. Like it did feel like they were just like, oh, now here's this person because you remember. Do you remember this person from when you were
let me ask you a
10?
question.
Are you gonna go?
Is that like, in my opinion, I don't think that's the worst thing you could do.
I'm not saying it's
I mean, it's
the
not
worst.
comic book accurate. I get it, but like,
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I want like the movie was so popular because of Andrew and Toby. coming
Sure.
back
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah.
and all the villains and all, which is fine. I love the movie. I would give it like an 8 out of 10.
It was a great Avengers movie.
Yes.
Not Spider-Man.
It was a very good.
Yeah,
it was a good movie to like be entertained by.
The first thing I said as soon as we all finished watching the movie, and you all looked at me like I was crazy when I said it. First words out of my mouth. So like, that was a really good Marvel movie. It's not a good Spider-Man movie at all. And you all looked at me like I was crazy.
That's true. It wasn't until I watched like a YouTube video, it was like 15 minutes, and like broke it down like why this.
You need
why,
someone else to tell you why it
No,
was bad.
it was more 'cause, like, well,
No,
no.
I just watched it again, and then I was like halfway through the second time, and like I already knew what was gonna happen, and I was like noticing little things, and I was like,
I'd say the problem is because they're taking these super big names that like even the most like casual comic book reader has probably read a couple issues and knows the character. So that's when like you can definitely feel the fanfare because like you can go more in depth to Spider-Man because more people know the Spider-Man arc. Like you don't
Yeah.
need to just have this flash. Like people will understand the character more, which is why I respected something like Guardians of the Galaxy,
yeah,
which was unless you were
it
a
was
real
yeah.
like Marvel fan, you probably had no clue any of the characters involved. Like,
Yeah.
even
That-
like
that was-
unless like until like they reveal like Thanos and stuff. Like you had
Well,
no
yeah.
idea what the connection was. But
That's how it was for me when I first watched it. I was like, "Oh, what is this?" And then
Yeah.
I watched it and now me being honest, I never really read the comics. So when that movie came out, I was like, "Oh, this is cool." I didn't know it was associated with Marvel. If I'm being honest.
yeah, no, and I that's why I respect the way they did that.
Yeah.
I think they found out they made too much success
Yeah.
and thought they could do it to more well-known shit,
Yeah.
and that's when everyone's like,
Well, also too
you're
because
obviously just playing the fanfare because we already know this shit. Like,
they
this
also
isn't new to us.
they also kind of used like sort of not unknown actors, like unknown faces, but like not who they could have. Like think about it. But was that 2013 or 20? Was it 2013 the first one came out or 2014? The first Guardians.
Yeah, I would say Chris Pratt already had his Jurassic World. He was somewhat big.
Yeah, but
definitely
Was
the other
that
actors.
But I'm saying like
2013.
yeah, but I'm saying like Dave Bautista. That was his breakout role.
That was his breakout role.
No
No one knew Rocky Raccoon was Bradley Cooper.
Nobody knew.
No one knew that.
That was
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper?
Yeah, that's Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
What? I never
Rocky
knew
Raccoon,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Philly boy represent, bro.
Whoop, whoop.
That's wow. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I just found that I don't do like I said, like I've said like 20 times. I don't do a lot of like research into like this kind of
I
stuff.
think it's the last movie I actually saw twice in theaters. Like I went back and rewatched Guardians of the first.
I like
The last movie I saw twice in theaters was in Endgame. I
Okay.
went.
I like it.
I went with Tyler.
Shout out.
Shout out Gunny. I went with Tyler, and then I went with someone else.
Ah.
I remember to see Infinity War. It was me, Ryan, Grant, Shirley, Carson. I think, bro, just got high as fuck. Bro, I don't think I remember like the first hour because I was just like,
Whoa, pretty good.
because that was back when I could still get stoned.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, dude, what's going on?
Yeah, I saw the Spider-Man 3 times. I saw it with you guys the first time, and the following week my
The
dad
newest Spider-Man?
the newest one, yeah. And then the second time I watched it, 'cause my dad went. He was like, "I already got the tickets for everyone. Like, let's go." And then my buddies from the gym, I wanted to go. So, all right, I saw it 3 times.
Yeah.
And but before the second time, I watched that video, and they were breaking it down. They go, "This." So not basically along the lines of what you said, but it was like, this was a good movie, but for no way and in no way was this a really good Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, it's not a Spider-Man
And they're
movie.
like fanfare, and it's like all these small little clips that were big tokens for everyone was like, this was fanfare, and I'm like, that was a huge scene. Yeah, this doesn't happen. They did this for you guys. Like, this is why it was big. And then he's breaking this stuff down, and then I watched it the second time, and I'm like, damn, because he's like actually saying things that like would have happened, quote unquote, in the comics, or what should have been happening, but they're like consistent like this. They did this, and then brought in Toby here and whatever, and it's like Andrew Garfield here, and it's
Well,
like
the whole movie could be over in 10 minutes.
yeah.
The problem also is once the neighborhood Spider-Man joins the Avengers, he's no longer your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's an Avenger, and it takes away 75% of the appeal of Spider-Man, which is he's this guy fighting the low-level criminal in
Yeah.
the streets of Brooklyn and Queens. He's not like
He's not Iron Man.
he
fighting.
fights the villains that
Yeah.
aren't important enough
Well,
to the
that's-
Avengers.
well, that's
he's
why
just
the-
like your
that's what-
common kid
Yeah.
fighting common day
Well,
criminals.
that's why the next trilogy, because he signed on for 3 more movies, Tom Holland.
Yeah, I saw
But the
that.
good thing is, I think that Marvel kind of got the hint with that.
Yeah,
with
because now
having-
no one remembers him. He
Because
can
now
be-
no one remembers him. He's living in a shitty little apartment, and he made his new suit.
Yeah, it's
And
gonna be like
a more-
Spider. It's gonna be like Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, so it's going to be like a new it's going to be like a like his suit is more comic book accurate apparently, and it's going to the next
I didn't
3 are
know
going to
that.
have a more rooted, like a grounded feel to it.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I mean?
I didn't get that, especially from the first one. I didn't get that like, okay, with like Tobey Maguire
Yeah.
when he's bit by the spider and he's like in his room and he's like finding everything out,
Yeah.
and like Aunt May walks in, and she's like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like
Aunt May doesn't walk
or,
in.
Or what is it? Is it Uncle Ben? Wait,
Nope.
who walks in?
Aunt
Into his room?
May knocks on the door, and she goes, and he opens the door, and she tries to walk in, and he blocks
Oh,
it.
right,
And he's
right,
like,
right.
hey, I'm just napping. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it was. I fucked it up, but
This whole Spider-Man movie is just a setup for the next
But you gotta
Doctor
th-
Strange
I
movie.
understand.
Yeah,
At the end of
that's
the
true.
day, that's all it is.
But you gotta
this
think
whole
about it,
movie
though.
was a long setup.
You got to
for the
think
next
about it
movie.
too. When we first saw Peter Parker as Spider-Man in the Raimi trilogy, he was fighting Macho Man Randy Savage in a cage.
man, Randy
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he was cool
the first time you saw Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man was
fighting giant lizard man.
no. That was when he was
No,
he,
that
like,
was the first movie.
no, I know, but I'm saying I'm saying about the first time we saw him on screen, like how we saw him become Spider-Man.
Oh, he was a cool skateboarding.
Yeah,
kid. he was a cool
guy,
skateboarding.
and then he
kid.
like dunked basketballs and made the jocks look dumb. And then we first see Spider-Man introduced in not a Spider-Man movie. That's the first time we see the new Spider-Man is in Civil War. Was it cool at the time?
Was it
yeah.
really Civil War?
but the first time we see
Yeah,
the new
it's
Oh,
Spider-Man
yeah,
is
you're
Civil
right,
War.
you're right, you're
Because
right,
they
you're
got
right.
they got him from
Yeah.
Sony
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
immediately threw him in a
Yeah,
movie that
that's
they were
what-
shooting.
Yep. Oh,
Or they got
rules.
well, they got him from Sony.
I'm still
That-
pissed
that-
at
well,
Sony, bro.
It
Sony could suck
that's
his dick.
That's the problem. I think is because like the Marvel franchise was already too deep into the comic books, where they couldn't give Spider-Man an introduction
Yeah.
because he is so key to the Civil War
Yeah.
storyline. But so you kind of have to just throw in a new character, especially because
They
they
didn't
weren't
have-
the ones who gave the original story. It was all Sony. They're the
Yeah.
ones who came out with the original
Oh,
trilogy. So
really?
So
Oh, I
they
didn't know
they
that.
they
Okay.
got Spider-Man because of how important or in my mind because of how important you can't do Civil War
Oh.
without Spider-Man.
No, okay, that makes. I didn't know. I
But
didn't
then
know
they now
Sony-
have to retrack
Yeah.
and figure out. And so now they have a Spider-Man that's already in the Avengers. So it takes away the entire beginning storyline of who Spider-Man was.
So-
That's why they replaced the memories and
yeah, so now they can go back.
now they're starting over.
Can you get out of my head?
Yeah,
Can
that's
you
why.
stop
That's
being-
why they can go. But they could have also done that. They could have done that in a way cooler way. They did
Yeah.
a hour.
Yeah.
They did a 2.5 hour long setup to the next Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah.
because
Which-
everyone realized that
which-
that's not Doctor Strange in the Spider-Man
yeah.
movie.
Which I
Like,
think
we
is,
all- yeah.
I think it's going to be dope too.
But it
So that-
pissed me off because it wasted 2.5 hours of my life. Like,
I still think the
shitty
Doctor
So is that
Strange-
why? Is that why the Spider-Man game was only on PS4?
Yeah.
Because it was
Yeah,
Sony.
it's all
Okay.
Sony.
That makes sense. They still pissed me off because I'll never forget that tweet from Xbox in like 2016. Hey Sony, why don't we band together? I think everyone like whatever they tweeted out, and then Sony never replied. Xbox like because they wanted to do cross-platform, and I remember
Yeah, but Microsoft, no, dude. You can't let Microsoft a little bit in the door, or they will buy your entire company, bro. At this point,
Fuck 'em,
if you
dude. I
give
love that.
Microsoft
I don't think they're
an
gonna
inch,
Look what they did to
will take
Activision.
everything, bro.
Look what they did
and
to Activision,
ruin
bro.
it.
that's I blame Activision for that.
I mean, I'm glad they bought it, so maybe we'll get a better Call of Duty. But like,
We
oh my
won't.
god,
Dude, are you kidding? We're done.
yeah.
What?
I didn't mean to change
How
the
much are they
subject,
pumping
but, like,
into Halo? That was an original Microsoft series, bro. How much do they care about that shit
That
anymore?
one wasn't a bad game. I liked the new Halo.
All right, bud. All right, bud.
All right. I don't know if I liked it because of the fact that I never really played.
There you go.
I legitimately made me play all the Halos. Well, okay.
Oh, dude, I played the new God of War game. Love God of War.
It's the best series ever made,
It's the best series ever. I mean, I never played any of the other games, but the best series ever.
Yeah,
Oh, so-
I played Fallout. What was it? 64. Whatever. Yeah, amazing.
Amazing.
Whatever that fucking or a 73,
76.
76, whatever that fucking game's called.
Yeah. Wait, no, 76, bro. Yeah.
Dude, the
no.
only cool thing about that was that they just based it at the college I was going to at the time. So I was like, oh, I know that building. It was like that was it.
It's like all the kids nowadays. Dude, Valhalla, like, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is the greatest Assassin's Creed game.
You're
Whole-
like,
the kids are like,
yeah,
what?
okay, bud.
I didn't think it was bad, but it definitely wasn't the best one. It was way too fucking long.
I think the best one is probably 1, but my favorite one is 3.
3. Wait, Brotherhood? No, no.
That was 2.
Brotherhood was 2. Yeah, Brotherhood was my favorite one. But I didn't mind Odyssey. I liked Odyssey a lot.
I
That
heard,
was really
oh yeah, Odyssey. I heard that was really good.
Yeah.
I got scammed, dude. Not scammed, really, but like
Oh yeah.
I went to
Forgot about
it
this.
was on PSN, like the store, like Odyssey was like free with like whatever like Game Pass or whatever. And I was like, word. I downloaded it and then it was like, oh sorry, it's only free for like 3 days. Then you got to buy it. And I was like, fuck you.
Gotta beat it in 3 days, bro. I had 70 hours on that thing. You could do it.
You know I could.
I know.
Whatchamacallit? You know, bulls are making thousands of dollars off of Roblox.
What?
Roblox.
Roblox.
How?
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised.
Bro. Because you can you can make your own game. Like, you know how Roblox is
Yeah.
just like a way to play other people's games?
Yeah.
You can make your own game and like
That's-
get little kids to put money into it and you get a percentage back, bro. We could go off and make a Fortnite clone and get kids to give us thousands of dollars,
No,
bro.
well, no.
It's fucking insane.
The one chick I dated like 2 years ago, her brothers used to do that. They used to like log on to Roblox, and then like her mom would come home and be like, "Hey, yo, who spent like $50?" And the little kid be like in the corner, "That was me." But like they would play on someone else's like a server or whatever it is,
Yeah,
and it was like a
dude.
whole. You have to like go through a maze, and they would play it and play. You have to like to run the maze again. You got to pay like $1.50, whatever it was. But they get kicked out of like the one John, so they have to play it again, and that's so like
You get a percentage of that pack.
They
dude.
do.
You can make like hats and backpacks and shit, and then sell those.
Damn.
Really?
So,
I didn't think you could do that.
man.
Yeah.
Make a backpack NFT.
Make a bag off some little kids.
Fuck them, bro.
And how long are we running?
We're about we have another like 5 minutes or so.
That was. I just asked you how long we were running for.
Oh, my bad. For about like I think like 55 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we'll give you guys another 5.
Yeah, we can scrape around another.
We're actually doing pretty good on Spotify right now.
Yeah.
Checked the other day. We should have figured out a way to get that YouTube up though. So if you guys want to, hop over to the YouTube, get off Spotify,
Yeah.
do it. But
Or
like,
else.
Ross, what?
I'll send you Goatsy.
Oh, yeah, I don't-
I'll start sending out Goatsy to everyone.
Well, no, I'm hyped because a lot of people have been able to like get on with Amazon too and like Audible because it's still free. But like I was surprised just opening that platform because I think Jimmy, our boss was like, "Yo, I saw your thing on Amazon." I'm like, oh, "Word," because I didn't really because like I once that came up in the RSS feed, it's like, "Yo, make sure you're hopping on with this too." I linked it like literally that day.
Yeah.
So everything is up, like every single thing.
Yeah, the
And that
viewers
link tree
don't
is
care
nice.
about that.
What?
I said the viewers don't care
Oh,
about that.
fuck. Yeah. But yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it. That's all I really got. You guys want to add anything?
I don't know. We started off so hot and then
Yeah.
we ended so flat.
It's so sad.
Baseball is back.
We ended so
Baseball is
flat.
back.
Yes.
Yeah. There was like this. What was it Canes? Like was it an advertisement or whatever it was?
I don't know.
I forget what there was. I forget the baseball player now, but I watched the video and the guy's like, "Yeah, we finally figured out."
You don't know a baseball player's name? Whoa, no way.
I fucking hate you guys.
No, it's funny.
No, I'm saying that
Yeah.
baseball sucks.
Oh,
no one
yeah.
knows baseball players' names.
I'm excited for the new baseball game coming out soon because I hope it's really good and I
this-
can not spend my days playing Call of Duty.
It's so fucked up they won't let their players play 172 games this year. It's like, what are you guys really petitioning for?
It blew my
Like,
fucking mind. So I didn't realize like how many games they play.
I don't get to watch all 200 games this season. Damn it, I'm really missing out this year, guys.
He was like, yeah, because we started the podcast, we're getting into this stuff, right? And like we didn't have the camera set up yet, so I'm just looking at everything up, making sure I'm straight. I know my shit because obviously he did, and I'm like, they're fucking 67 and 34. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Well, no, this
and
is
like
the
they
reason-
play 3 times in the week, and I'm like,
This is the reason why people get so open arms with not being able to watch games is because you go to like MLB Network TV or whatever it is, and you pay the $100 a year or whatever it is, and it says you have a list of games like each day you can tune into, and you can tune into them all if you want, right? But then you go to like let's say you're a Phillies fan and you just want to be able to watch the games, but you don't want to pay for cable or whatever. Click on the game, can't watch it because it's blackout air. It's like in a blackout zone. Oh, okay, fine. I'll watch the Padres game. Can't watch it because it's in a blackout zone. And it's like almost every game sometimes. And you're like, what am
Really?
I? Yeah.
For
That's
real?
why people were like
Didn't know that.
boycotting paying for like MLB TV because it was just you couldn't watch games. And then like,
Wow.
but it's
80-year-olds don't know how to work online networking.
no, it's
What a
not the
surprise.
80-year-olds. It's literally like if you wanted to go watch
Gavin
a YouTube
and then
video.
No, I meant the owners of the MLB don't know how to provide good
yeah,
online
bro.
connection. What a shock.
it is funny because you were like both of you. You're like, yeah, these don't know how to run baseball. All over Twitter, literally that day and the next like 3 days. Why the fuck is this man the
Yeah,
commissioner?
dude.
And they're
I've been
just
saying this for
roasting
years,
them.
bro. Like,
I-
this
yeah.
is not like unknown
Well,
shit.
it wasn't until like I guess you and I started getting really close that like I was hearing all the stuff like MLB, and then we did the podcast.
Yeah.
And then I followed all these accounts so I can try to stay current with everything. And all I would hear is like, this fucking commissioner sucks. How are they running this? What is going on here? And it's like all I'm hearing is just shit from everyone that makes over like millions of dollars in that thing, aside from the players, which
I
just
think
blows my mind.
I should be the commissioner of every major sports league.
Yeah. So should Gordon.
No, I want baseball. Give me baseball.
You can have it, bro.
Nice.
I don't need it.
You can-
Everybody gets starts off the season with 100 home runs. Just and we'll see.
No,
how,
dude. Reinstate steroids.
Yeah, we're doing.
Dude, I've been saying that for
I
months
know,
now.
We've already had this conversation.
We're doing
but,
all
like,
kinds
Give
of
everyone
Yeah.
D-ball. Don't let them pop for it, and we'll just rock out with their cocks out. It's fine.
I think you mean your.
No, I stopped myself. That's why.
I'm sorry. Did you mean to say we're gonna rock out?
Don't
What?
Please don't say it. I'm begging you. We're done.
I want to hear it now. I don't know.
With our Cutco blocks out? Is that what we're talking about? That's what we used to have to say at work back in like 2019.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, we're gonna rock out with our Cutco blocks out.
Oh, dude,
I wanted
time
to shoot
phone.
myself.
You have to like go set up demos, or like, hey, bro, I got a demo at 1 o'clock. Go rock out with
Yeah,
the Cutco
you guys
block
know
out.
they were door-to-door knife salesmen.
Wasn't
How
no
dumb
no.
is that?
It
I
wasn't.
made pretty good money. It was a fun time.
Yeah.
I liked it actually a lot.
And then I got a promotion, and then I was just coordinating people to go sell knives, and then I got another promotion. Then I taught people how to sell knives.
They worked with the world's biggest known, like fucking what do you call it? Pyramid scheme.
Pyramid
They worked
scheme,
with the world's most known pyramid
the
scheme.
only thing that people always say that, but it's like it actually like isn't like, you know what I'm saying, like, because you don't have to pay for anything to start on. You don't
Doesn't
always
make
have
it
any
not
money.
a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, but for it to be a pyramid scheme, you would need to pay to get in.
No.
That was one of the biggest premises of the pyramid scheme.
No.
Yeah, you'd have to pay,
The
and then
pyramid-
you
the
get
pyramid-
double back. But then they're, you know what I mean, like you pay your
no,
money.
the pyramid scheme is the idea of one person finding people
I
who will
understand
find
that. Yeah.
people to sell. So
Yeah,
so
but the one
at the end
key
of the day,
thing-
they have a person doing no work.
Yeah.
And 50 people selling, most of the money going up. So it makes a
Well,
pyramid.
no,
that makes
it makes-
sense.
no, yeah, but
that's
our-
also go ahead,
Our
sorry.
boss was like, he wasn't.
Yeah, he told you
obviously-
guys it wasn't a pyramid scheme.
No,
Obviously.
no, but the thing.
Well, guys, obviously this isn't a pyramid scheme. What are
No,
you talking
it wasn't.
about?
I'll tell you why though. It wasn't because everybody kept saying. I literally looked into it because I remember I was at work one day, and so I called somebody and they were like, "I don't want to be a part of your dumb MLM pyramid scheme bullshit." I hang up the phone, and I was like, "I'm gonna look this up, bro," because that's like the 5th person today.
Yeah.
Looked it up, and it was like, "Is Vector a pyramid scheme? Is Cutco a pyramid?" And then I was like looking through it. And majority of the people that complain about it being a pyramid scheme have no idea what a pyramid scheme is. They're just like, oh, they said I'd make money in my first couple demos, and I couldn't sell anything. It's like, that's cool for you. But then it's like, it's also like, you know, I was there for a year and a half, and, you know, our boss was like always constantly doing something. He was constantly trying to get us more like, what was it, more, not regions, but like more territories basically.
Mm-hmm.
So he was funding our offices. So like he funded our office, like the Dom.
Wait,
Dom
John?
office. Yeah,
John.
He funded our Dom office, where like it was like was it $2,000 a month or $4,000 a month or something? There's something like that. I don't know how much it was for the office space, but it was something like that. And then he had like running tabs for like all the regions with like, or all the like the offices in the region for like food or.
I think it was
whatever.
only just the Dom office.
I thought he had like 2 other ones. though.
He might. I don't know.
I don't remember. But yeah.
Yeah. Just because you guys worked at the biggest one, so it clearly
It's not
was
an AMCO situation.
Huh?
It's not an AMCO situation. Isn't it AMCO?
you're not getting fucked over as much. But at the
Yeah,
at,
but I
at
feel
the end
like-
of it, just because it's working for you guys doesn't make it not a pyramid style business
Fuck 'em, that's
opportunity.
But I feel like but don't you not make money in pyramid schemes?
no, people make money. It's how it works. It's the lowest levels don't.
No, but
Like-
the lowest levels of that company make lots of money.
Because we were only lowest level. I was only the low. I think we became an AM in like 6 months, whatever it was.
Something like that. Bro, look at people. There was people that would come into the office. They would they would get finished training on a Friday. They would go through, do demos on the weekend, and they would make like $8,000 in one
Yeah,
weekend and
I-
then be like, word.
I'm not saying Cutco are bad people in any way. I'm saying they run on a pyramid scheme. It worked.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys made money. Doesn't change the fact of how the business
Listen,
is
all
run
all
on
I'm
a
saying
pyramid
is-
style.
all I'm saying, the Better Business Bureau-
They run on money trickling up the pyramid. It's
Yeah.
how
Okay.
it works.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let's take Creekside, right? Is that fair to say? Let's say Creekside, right? You have the lowest levels, right? Not making crazy amount of money, right? Then you have like a manager, right, who makes a more.
Yeah,
amount of
but you
money.
guys get paid by the hour. Cutco is all commission.
That's not true. We got people by the hour.
Well, yeah.
When I helped us-
when you guys first started, after you got promotions.
After.
All right, that's the difference.
Well, no,
so
but
the
we also get
bottom
paid-
line people
But no, it's
are
all-
only getting paid off commission.
It's not off commission. It's also we have base pay. So every demo you set up is $18.50 if you don't sell anything.
Yeah. So like.
So if you go
I
in a
to your-
demo, the lowest money you're making is $18.50.
Yeah, you write it on a chart. You would so if I went to your house and you're like, I don't want shit. You're fucking dumb, Matt. I go, all right. Well, can you please sign this here? And if my manager called, you'd be like, yeah, I met with Matt. I didn't want anything. He'd be like, all right, cool. Have a great day. And then the next week, I get like a paycheck for like 18, whatever it was.
So you get $20.
So you get
Well, no,
if
per
you did more-
demo.
Per demo.
So if you did like 40 demos and somehow, which never happened. Well, that was also something. When I became a recruiting manager, I had to call. Like I would get like the employees would come in and they'd be like, "Here's my demo logs," and some of them you just like it would literally be like 3 sheets front and back of demos, not one sale.
Yeah.
And I start calling them, and it's like, your sinus like health center. You're like, what? Oh, call another one. Hey, this is Sal's Auto Parts. I'm
Yeah,
like,
so
and so
people
they were
fake
just
it
like
out.
they were just faking the entire thing to make like the one kid. I forget his name. I'm not gonna say his name, but it was he basically had like a paycheck for like almost like $600 for not one sale. It was all just going on demos. And then when we looked at his timestamps, it was like he would have a demo would roughly, if you sped through it, would take 40 minutes minimum.
Yeah.
Like, that's if you're talking very fast, and that's if you're like, because you have to go through like everything, right?
Like, cut shit. You gotta have them cut shit. You gotta have the whole shit.
He would have a demo at like 1:30, next demo at like 1:50, and like same day.
Yeah.
And then it was just like that the entire time, and I was like, bro. So people everyone like someone tried to do it, but it was just like,
once again, I'm not calling them bad people, and I'm not saying they mistreated you guys, but their business is run on a pyramid
all right,
scheme.
all right.
Like that's all I'm saying. It's like,
That's fine,
like,
that's
that's
fine.
how, like it is a like. Maybe it's not a scheme. It's a pyramid style business.
I will say.
Oh,
though,
what is it? It's well. So there is
No,
no.
it's like it's a funnel, guys. It's a funnel where everything
funneling.
comes
Oh my
out.
funneling! It's like the.
Yeah, bro. From Always Sunny. It's not a pyramid. It's a funnel.
I will say.
All right?
I will say that it was definitely a interesting time in my life.
Yeah. I kind of miss it. It was actually kind of fun.
It was
Like,
really
it
cool
was
to go,
fun.
like, wake up, go to the office, do a bunch of work, hang out with, like, him,
Get
Ben,
a cool
like,
grand paycheck a week. Like it was just.
get paid every week, go into, like, cool trips. Like, I would never have gone to, like, Olean. Never have
Dude, you
gone.
went to Niagara the one time.
Yeah,
I should have promoted around that time. I could have went.
yeah.
I
Niagara
see
was
the
fun.
brain and the gears moving in your head, but it's not what you think. It is.
Niagara was
I don't
really
know,
fun.
Yeah, it's really fun to go bowling alley orientation in Niagara.
No,
they went to Niagara Falls.
No, we went
They
to like Niagara Falls.
literally went to
Like
the
literally
falls.
went to the water, and I was like, word. And then we went to the Hard Rock Cafe, and I got hammered, which was
and then
very
that'd be fun. But all right, we just hit about like an hour and like 8. So
Yeah.
you guys want to wrap this up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Like I always say every week, please give us 5 stars on everything. Like everything.
Do it.
Do it, or Clyde will come for you, as you said in the one podcast. But seriously, guys, it really helps us out. As a bunch of other people always say on podcasts, like we don't do it for like our egos, is what they once said that they say on like Small
I
Town
only
Murder.
do this for ego.
But I hate
I like
you.
looking at the numbers. Makes me feel important.
I hate you so much. Regardless of what he says, seriously, guys, like it, comment, please. We appreciate it.
You guys are just numbers to me. Hit that button and make me feel good.
Your ones and zeros.